You from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Wizards of Houston. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And just shedding him off there. Still fighting for more. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up. But in this case, he didn't really allow it. And really, no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go. 52 platform.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It's Young on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvin and Overshown. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Wizards lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Once more, Etienne. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, set.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Young now from the 50. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Field, black. Claws red. Six, mega.
Young working out of the gun. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin
with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Another toe for ETN.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
Throw left side complete. That's Beal. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
inside is going to be caught by Kirk. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Carlson on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, at the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That throw by Young incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Yellow, let's go.
Young on third down. Pressure comes and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
11.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. Taking it right down Broadway. 116 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. That's complete out left to Ayuk. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
30 left. Here we go.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Great job. Think right.
And they'll run again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne. Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list.
And the Wizards are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing, Young.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Ready?
Now Young. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Getting home that time to Marvian Overshow.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy, because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really? Should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him, because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Brandon Ayuk
with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Wizards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Blue striker. Black ultra. White, white. Steel, black. Cut.
A first down throw for Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Let's go now.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Young. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Now Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk.
Touchdown! Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Wizards will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. The Bucs pick it up, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt? And the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
They can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
He's got a man, complete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Come on, 38. Green Jack. Hey, blue. Needle blue. Set cut.
Now a second down throw for Young. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
17-10 cycle.
First down, Buccaneers.
Clock 10. Blaster 6. Fury yellow. 10.
Young on first down. He completes it to Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. Now Young going to move him around.
Ready.
To throw is Young on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are able to at least get one score back. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A huge play there for Houston. And even 40 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
11.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Lawrence on 3rd down. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Straight ahead, ETN. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, run! Easy. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. 15-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Wizards continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to speed things up here. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Yellow. Ready?
Now Young from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a quick pass. He's got Chris Godwin. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
3-3. Light blue. Trouble, 38.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
17. 10 cycles. Ready.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Drill green. Black shot. Smash red. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go, set. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Black, ultra. Hey, green. Spike, white. Set, go.
1st down, Young. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Field,
and
black.
inches at the 37-yard line.
Hut.
2nd down, Young. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
15 and 15. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Claude red. Hey, red.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready up. Fight, 97. 6, mega. Green jack.
Young to throw it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
52 blaster. Set.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Eagle blue. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. Set, cut.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Light blue. Zoom black. Drill green. Set.
Young working out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Drill, 52. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Young. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Smash, red, cycle. Smith, red. Blue, striker. Ready?
Young looks to throw on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Elijah Higgins.
45 yards.
And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Hey, here we go, baby. Here we go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
ETN up the middle.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's good. 4.
He finds his man complete. It's Beal. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
30 left.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Okay.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
3-3. Black ultra. Ready.
Young now. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
10 cycles.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Some strong running at the 20. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They give him a gain of 37.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Hey, Jupiter. Easy. Read a 44.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Beal. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey. All right, here we go. Done. Red.
A handoff for Etienne. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
11, Agate. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yellow, go!
Young. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go! Claude red. Yellow, zoom. 6, mega. 7.
First and 10, Young. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Ready, break. Green jack. Set cut.
To the air once more, Young. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Right, 60.
Young will set to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Edo blue. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
One last shot for Young. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other.